Thought I'd just give you a bit of a tour really of where the sort of situation of the root store and what I've been up to. It's quite a nice view of the house, property and Shropshire Plain really from up here. So I've a bit of higher ground. The root store is just here and spent a happy weekend clearing back weeds round the old outside toilet. There's a fellow I watch, English guy, well Welsh guy I assume from his name, I think Avon Turs is his name, and he does a lot of what I've been doing this last couple of weekends, clearing out. Oh, this is the outside toilet. Don't know if you can see much, I'll see if I can climb up a little more. Can't really see a lot, but the outside toilet, you'd be back on the day, sitting on the throne here, looking out. I don't know if you can see out there, but it's quite a nice view. Probably see 40 miles. I know I'm on the English-Welsh border, and I know on a clear day you can see Jodrell Bank in, well, just south of Manchester, Macclesfield from here. So I think it's 40 odd miles as the crow flies, so it's quite a nice place. Anyway, I digress. Cleared out all this. It was just overgrown scrubland really. There were a few gardens, well I say gardens, flower beds and stuff. You can see the old bit of the root store here. I say the old bit, the bit with the weeds on top is the bit that survived. I've piled soil on the rest of it, and you can see the end patch here that I haven't piled soil on yet, and the arch that I haven't built yet, and the gap where I haven't put the arch yet. Anyway, so that's kind of bit of a history on, well I say history, bit of a rundown on what I've been doing. So I'll spin you around and take you inside. So from the root store, spinning round, I've just been standing up there in the old outside toilet. I've still got the old, I say toilet seat, it's not really a toilet seat as such, it's a wooden frame with two holes in it, a large hole and a small hole. I don't know if one's for number ones and one's for number twos, or his and hers, I'm not sure. When I bought the place 10 years ago, the old couple that I bought it from said they used to call it the Thunder Box, probably for good reason. But anyway, I'll show you the toilet seat inside, but I thought I'd show you just a little bit more from lower down what's going on here. So there's the corner of the toilet there, little wall there. I don't really know what's going on here. This back wall here forms the back wall of the root store, which goes all the way back. So I'm not sure what these sort of intermediate walls are. There's a few shrubby type plants been deliberately planted here a long time ago. A couple of beech trees and a couple of, I don't know what they're called, sprawling conifer types. So it's a project for another day, but it'll keep me busy for a little while, I'm sure, as well as everything does really. Got a lot of stonework to do here, putting things back to where they were. I'm tempted to have an outdoor kitchen up here at some point, but it doesn't get a lot of sun until lunchtime really. What is it now? It's about 11 o'clock now. It's coffee time, just made myself a brew. So it doesn't get a lot of sun till a bit later, especially in the summer. Another thing I've been doing out here is piling the soil against the outside. I do that when the formers are in, just in case any sort of me chucking soil off a stone. It's another stone. I didn't want any shocks going through, so I do that when the formers are in. It's a horrendous job, buckets at a time, hundreds and hundreds of buckets of soil, but it's getting there. So I don't know if you can see yet. It is. Where's that? Can you see that? Yeah, that buttress there is the front. So it's halfway done. 8 foot done. I'd like to think it's the most difficult 8 foot as well, because I've had to tie it in with the existing arch, this next bit. Yes, there's more work done. I can only do 2 foot a day, or 2 foot at a time, rather than 4 foot sometimes, but it's all me now. This arch is all my new form, so it should be round this time rather than sort of flat spots and things. So anyway, that's today's update. I might set you up filming for a bit more pointing if you want to see that, or it's better doing it now. There's a bit of daylight in there than the further I get now, the darker it gets in there, so it's probably better me doing that now. Anyway, catch you in a bit. And this, I'm not going to show you too much here, because I'm going to save it for the end. But this is a bit of a sneak peek of inside the root store. I'm standing with my back to the wall, and I think it's about 10, 11 foot that's been done. Yeah, I'm not going to show you in too much detail, I haven't pointed it yet. But it's very drippy, just what I wanted. It's very cold, very echoey, very damp. Just what you want in a root store, I think. It's just quite a nice view. I thought I'd spin around and show you that again, because I think it's quite nice anyway.